Download the app from the App and Play Store.
Now, I saw the film last week. I enjoyed it immensely.
Thank you.
And being an Indian who's followed your trajectory right from the first film that you made, Masoom, we know that as a director, you know how to talk about love and relationships and heartbreak and all the rest of it. What was it that drew you to the script of What's Love Got to Do with It?
Because even though I might talk a lot about heartbreak and relationships, everything, I'm still fundamentally searching for it. And when I read the script, it was doing the same thing. It was searching for love. The whole script was searching for love. And it never ends. The yearning for never ends. I mean, you might talk about it, you might write books about it, and everybody says, oh, they know about love. And nobody does. Because it's such a mystery. And if it wasn't a mystery, there would be no love. If there was no mystery, there would be no life. And that's why I was drawn to it, because the film in itself was not able to say exactly what it is, and therefore the mystery was there, and I got so attracted to the mystery of something that could get created out of a script that in itself was searching for itself.
As a director, is it challenging for you to navigate a screenplay that is trying to keep it light and frothy, and yet at the same time address a few cliches, a few preconceived notions, and talk about love in a deeper context as well?
You know, if you have great actors, and if you rehearsed enough with the actors, these actors have the way of turning every cliche into a potential. What is a cliche but a statement? Oh, this is it. What you tell your actors is, it's not a statement. The cliche is not a statement. It's a potential. I love you is a question, not a statement. So that's what you do. These constantly, what the actors did for me is they just made everything a potential. It's a potential. I love you. You'll say, hey, I really love with you. You never say, I'm really potentially in love with you. But actually, that is the truth.
That's true, actually.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
Yeah.
So arranged marriages and love marriages aside, what do you think love is? Have you had any answers, found any answers to that quest as you watched this film unfold? And what do you think? How do you define love? What do you think makes a relationship tick and work?
First, I define love as a never-ending mystery. It's a yearning. And when the yearning ends, love ends, right? And what is yearning but the need to resolve a mystery, like life. But if you go on trying to resolve a mystery, it has to have mystery.
Yeah.
So therefore, love is a mystery, right? So in my life, that's what I've discovered, and that's why I love this film, because it ends on a possibility that maybe this will be a great relationship. What is a relationship? What's a great relationship? The fact that you don't deny each other's mystery. The moment you say, oh, I know you, you're like this, it's over. I don't know you, you're potentially this, you're potentially that. That is what keeps me engaged in you, is a relationship that goes forward. That's the beauty of the ending of this film.
Are there any memorable incidents from the shoot that you can tell us about? As an Asian first and now British Asian for the last 20 years, we feel that, arranged marriage is something I know about. I know what's going to happen. I know where this is going. And yet, when you watch the film, for instance, I was telling Jemima this as well, that right from the start, you know that here are two people who are meant to be together and you're rooting for them to be together. And it's all about finding out how the pieces of the puzzle come together right at the end. So was there anything that surprised you? Was there anything that amused you? Any incidents on the sets that really stayed with you?
Well, the sets of, the biggest incident the set was Emma Thompson. Because every now and again, Emma Thompson will come up with something completely unexpected. And then we'd all have to try very hard not to laugh so that the sound doesn't go, or hide ourselves underneath the camera so she can't see. Those are brilliant moments. Brilliant. But from what you say is that the finding out about love with each one of them, the idea is finding the potential for love constantly. I don't think I've answered that question yet. Yeah? Ask me the question again.
Where does this film, What's Love Got to Do with It, fit into your filmography? And what next for Shekhar Kapur?
Well, where does it fit in? It's a bit like Masoom, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. It is the search for relationships, the search for intimacy, the search for love. What's my next project? It's a big film about what we all must be thinking next. More important is what we're doing to the planet and the environment. And so my next film is about water.
Fantastic.
Water as a constant source of love, because it's not water, but I'll say it anyway. We think of water as a resource, and as long as we think of water as a resource, we'll run out. It's not a resource. It's love. It's fate. Do you think of love as a resource? No. And then how we say, oh, you've got to manage water. Can you say we've got to manage love? No. Sorry, I just went off track.
But thank you so much.
Thank
it
you.
was really a delightful film to watch. And
Thank you.
like I said, in the light of all the films, brilliant films that you've given us in a variety of genres over the years, it was just wonderful. And to see
Thank
that,
you so much.
you're talking about love in a way that doesn't really put too fine a point on it, and yet it drives home the message, which is something we need at this point, to watch something that we can celebrate and enjoy. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
The app available from the App and Play Store.